The Babirusas, also called pig deer. Malay Babirusa are a genus, Babirusa, in the pig family, Suidae. All members of this genus were considered part of a single species until 2002, the Babirusa B. babirusa, but following the split into several species, this scientific name is restricted to the Buru Babirusa from Buru and Sula, whereas the best-known species, the North Sulawesi Babirusa, is named B. celebensis. Prehistoric appearance of these mammals is largely due to the prominent upwards incurving canine tusks of the males, which actually pierce the flesh in the snout. If a Babirusa does not grind its tusks, achievable through regular activity, they can eventually keep growing so as to penetrate the animal's own skull. The genus is monotypic within the subfamily Babirusaceae, or alternatively considered to form a tribe, Babirusinae, of the subfamily Suinae. To date, only one fossil skull has been found to suggest a larger ancestor. All members of the genus were considered part of a single species until recently, the Babirusa or pig deer, B. babirusa, but following the split into several species, this scientific name is restricted to the Buru Babirusa from Buru and the Sula Islands, whereas the best-known species, the North Sulawesi Babirusa, is named B. celebensis. The split, which uses the phylogenetic species concept, is based on differences in size, amount of hair on body and tail tuft, and measurements of the skull and teeth. Species: Buru Babirusa, B. babirusa, also known as the hairy or golden Babirusa. Bola bata Babirusa, B. bolabachuensis. North Sulawesi Babirusa, B. celebensis, also known as the Sulawesi Babirusa. Togian Babirusa, B. toginensis. B. babirusa beruensis was described as an extinct, Pleistocene subspecies from southwestern Sulawesi before Babirusas were split into multiple species. Wild and domesticated pigs are even-toed ungulates that belong to the Suidae family. Closely related species forming part of this family are Babirusa, babirusa from Indonesia, and common warthog, Phacochoeris africanus, bush pig, Potamochoeris larvatus, and giant forest thog, Hylocoeris maenertsbeijini, that are native to Africa. Most species of the genus Sus are exclusively located in Southeast Asia, like Varicosus celebensis C. bifrons, and philippensis. In strong contrast, wild boars have a much wider geographical distribution that encompasses Eurasia and North Africa. Domestic pigs can be found worldwide because of their extraordinary importance in the production of red meat. In this way, pigs are the main source of meat in the world, European Union, United States, Brazil, and Canada being the top main producers. a long road has been covered since the initial domestication of wild boars, in the Neolithic, to the development of hundreds of modern pig breeds, with very distinctive phenotypes and production abilities. Babirusa are notable for the long upper canines in the males. The upper canines of male Babirusa emerge vertically from the alveolar process, penetrating through the skin and curving backward over the front of the face and towards the forehead. The lower canines also grow upwards. The canines of the female are either reduced or absent. The structure of the male's canines vary by species. In the golden Babirusa, the upper canines are short and slender with the alveolar rotated forward to allow the lower canines to cross the lateral view. The Togian Babirusa also has the same characteristics, and the upper canines always converge. The North Sulawesi Babirusa has long and thick upper canines with a vertically implanted alveolar. This caused the upper canines to emerge vertically and not cross with the lower canines. Babirusa also vary by species and other characteristics. The golden Babirusa has a long, thick pelage that is white, creamy gold, black, or gold overall and black at the rump. The pelage of the Togian Babirusa is also long but not as that of the golden Babirusa. The Togian Babirusa has a tawny, brown, or black pelage that is darker on the upper parts than in the lower parts. The North Sulawesi Babirusa has very short hair and appears bald. The female Babirusa has only one pair of teats. Babirusa are notable for the long upper canines in the males. The upper canines of male Babirusa emerge vertically from the bola batu Babirusa. Babirusa bolabachuensis is a proposed species of Babirusa from the Indonesian island, Sulawesi. It was first described in 1950 as a subspecies of Babirusa babirusa, then the only recognized species of Babirusa, and raised to species rank by Colin Groves and Eric Majard in 2002. At present, the bola batu Babirusa is only known for certain from subfossil remains from the southern arm of Sulawesi. Based on a single skull from central Sulawesi, it has been suggested that Babirusas from this part of Sulawesi represent an extant population of the bola batu Babirusa, and this was followed in the third edition of Mammal Species of the World. However, the most recent major review also found similarities between the central Sulawesi specimen and the Togian Babirusa, leading them to conclude that it represents an undescribed taxon and that the taxonomic position of central Sulawesi Babirusas only can be determined through additional specimens. Subfossil remains from the southwestern arm of Sulawesi, where now likely extinct, have been classified as bola batu Babirusas, but these were considered unclassifiable in 2002, as were extant populations from the eastern arm of Sulawesi and Buton due to the lack of specimens. Due to these uncertainties, the IUCN Red List provisionally synonymized B. bolabachuensis under the northern Sulawesi species, B. celebensis, pending clarification of the taxonomy of Sulawesi Babirusas. Babirusa are native to Sulawesi, some of the Togian Islands, the Sula Islands and Buru. In Sulawesi, they range from the northern peninsula to the south and southeast provinces. It has been hypothesized the unusual distribution is due to their being transported by humans as gifts bestowed by native royalty. The preferred habitat of Babirusa are tropical rainforests along river banks. It appears that they have been confined to the higher grounds in the interior despite occurring in lowland areas near coasts in the past. They are also active during the daytime. Like all pig species, Babirusa have an omnivorous diet with an intestinal tract similar to that of the domestic pig. The stomach diverticulum of a Babirusa is enlarged, which may indicate that it is a ruminant, but evidence shows otherwise. Because it does not have a rostral bone in the nose, a Babirusa does not dig with its snout like other pigs do except in mud and swampy grounds. The diet of the Babirusa includes leaves, roots, fruits and animal material. Apparently, the strong jaws of a Babirusa are capable of easily cracking hard nuts. Male Babirusa tend to live solitarily while adult females can be found in groups with young. Groups of female and young Babirusa may number up to 84 individuals, most of which contain no adult males. Males rarely travel in pairs or trios. The tusks of the adult males are used in intraspecific fighting. The upper tusks are for defense while the lower tusks are offensive weapons. Female Babirusa cycle lengths between 28 and 42 days and estrus last 2-3 days. The litter size for a Babirusa is usually 1 or 2 piglets.